What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be working on my 1990 Cressida. We're going to be doing brakes. I have to replace a caliper on the front, and then we'll be doing rotors and pads all the way around. Might get into brake hoses, depends how bad they are. Also going to just freshen them up, paint them black, make them look decent, because you know they're visible behind my 5 spokes. But I got my buddy Dallin here today to help me kind of tear into it. So let's get started. Alright guys, so we're going to start on this corner first. I'm just going to work one side at a time. Pull the wheel off, pull all the old brakes. I'll probably go ahead and clean up the caliper and the bracket and paint it so it's drying while I'm getting everything else ready to go.
He'd have a fun time with it.
Oh, once you get him like where he's comfortable on it,
yeah,
he would be all about it, dude.
Yeah, oh for sure.
That's the hard part's getting him used to it.
Yeah.
I think it'd be okay.
Yeah. They got that new manual tail. Have you seen that thing?
Dude, yes, you showed me that. That thing's pretty cool.
It's so sick.
Isn't it V6 too?
Yeah. He swapped in a J32.
Yeah, dude.
He wasn't gonna do a 35. But it's so fast too. Like once VTEC kicks in, and even through like 3rd, 4th gear, it's still cool. Like, I think it's insane.
Hell yeah, dude.
You know, like sharp 3rd gear. Like, it's awesome.
Alright, dude. I'll set those off to the side there. Oh, damn. We got some chamber wear. Have to flip those tires soon. Okay. Now the fun begins. Rusty has old hoses, but I think we'll be alright.
Gotta flip that tire.
Yeah.
How much camber do you run?
I honestly don't know what the rear's at. I'm gonna assume it's at like 4 degrees. Maybe a little more. Nothing too crazy though.
Yeah. Where do you normally set your tires?
Do what?
Where do you normally set your tires?
I mean, that's fine where it's at.
Okay.
But yeah, this thing, it doesn't have any adjustable arms yet.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I'm gonna get some for it or not.
Does that have to do with like the S13 like suspension?
Oh, so the S13
That's just
can only be
front.
put in the front.
Gotcha.
So it's basically you can bolt the arms, coilovers, and everything right on from an S13. But okay.
Yeah, I adjusted the coilovers yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Like tried to do the preload.
Mhm.
And so I loosened like all the spring rate, whatever, dropped
Yeah.
it down to where it's like wobbling,
Mhm.
like tightened it up to where it doesn't move at all.
Yeah.
And then like did the 4 or 5 millimeter, whatever.
Mhm.
Tried that. It's still a little bouncy, but I think it rides a little bit better. Okay.
Oh hey, these are just compression style. That's crazy, yo. How does the e-brake work on this bitch? It is a drum style. Damn. That's crazy. Never mind. I won't need that little fucker. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and pull the caliper off and everything like that, clean it up, repaint it. These are actually a drum brake style rotor. So how that works is inside of here, the e-brake actually has shoes, like a brake drum, like on an older car. And so compressing the caliper is actually going to be pretty easy. We can go ahead and pinch it in. Originally I had thought it was going to need one of these to screw it in, but on closer inspection, the e-brake assembly is actually separate from the caliper. So we're going to go ahead and tear into this and start cleaning some shit up. Alright guys, on closer inspection, everything's actually pretty good with my drums and everything, but we no longer have shoes. The material is completely gone. I wasn't accounting for that, so I didn't order any pads. So we might be taking the rear brakes apart in a later video to replace the e-brake assembly on this car. Haven't decided yet. It might just be something I do real quick on a weekend to have it done. I've always wondered why the e-brake didn't work on this car, and now I kind of know, because usually there's about an 1/8 inch to 1/4 inch of pad material that sits on top of these metal shoes here. So we'll take care of that in a later time. For now, I just want to clean up my caliper, the bracket, and put all my new hardware on. I think it'll just, you know, make this a lot better of a car to drive around. So we've got the caliper painted, I've got the bracket painted. I'm getting ready to put all the new stuff back on. We got the new rotor in place, got my new pads, and realistically we're just gonna button this side up and move on to the others.
Your heat gun's plugged in, by the way, and getting rained on.
Feel bad you have to stand out in the rain.
No, it doesn't matter.
You good?
It's hot out, dude. It feels good.
I like how they don't even send new fucking slide brackets.
Dude, that hardware is also a huge pain. When I did the rear brakes, I couldn't get the new hardware on.
Yeah.
Like, well, I could get it on, but it wouldn't, like, stick properly.
Mm-hmm.
And then I couldn't fit the pads in.
Damn, that sucks.
It was so annoying. I legit was working on it for like an hour trying to get it to work.
Yeah, I fucking hate fighting brakes, dude.
Yeah.
It's such a pain for no reason. Like, ow, that hurt.
Pinch yourself?
Just a little. Oh, I gotta compress the caliper still. Alright, so we got this side done. Like I said, it was just a quick repaint on the caliper, bracket, and then new pads and rotor. Nothing too crazy. I'm gonna go do the other side and get it knocked out. We'll have a little bit more to do on the front because this front over on this side needs a full caliper replacement. So it's getting everything disconnected. We're gonna bleed the brakes, all of that fun stuff. It should go pretty quick. Later on in the video, I might do a little walk around of Dallon's Integra. You know, it's a pretty clean car and stuff like that. Kind of give him a little bit of spotlight hour, you know. So let's get to it, guys. After some mishaps on the rear, getting it all kind of squared away, we're to the front now. This is the main issue. This caliper's sticking really bad, which is why I've got that brand new one over there that's going to go onto it and replace it. We got new rotors and everything, obviously, as well. Hoping it doesn't take much to bleed this system back out. We're only replacing this one caliper, so it should be pretty straightforward. So I'm going to go ahead and start tearing it apart, and we'll get into it. I'm going to go ahead and bust this caliper bracket loose. We're just going to take the whole assembly off, and then I need to crack the brake line loose after that, which I might actually do that first while it's still anchored. That way I'm not fighting it. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and pull this entire caliper assembly off. I'm going to pull the brake hose off first, or at least loosen it up. So after the caliper's dropped, it's easier to take it off. I'm not trying to fight everything on the ground. We have the new caliper painted, ready to go on as soon as I get this off. I need to swap rotors as well, and dig out my new pads and everything, and then it should be pretty cut and dry. Just bolt everything in place, hook the line up, bleed it a couple times, and then we should be done, ready to put it back together. Alright, so we're taking a little break from the Cressida. I got to get back in and do that front here in just a little bit. We finally got the other caliper done. I'll show you guys here in just a few minutes. But we're going to take a little overlook at Dallon's car here. Go ahead and let him know a little bit about it, buddy.
So this here is my 1999 Acura Integra. I've had it for about a year now. What I've done to it so far is like coils and wheels basically. I've done a few things here and there, like I just did lower control arms the other day. It's got Revel Medallion, however you say it, exhaust. It's not too loud, which I like. I didn't want the thing to be too Honda-y, so I like that. Clean car, manual. It's a lot of fun to drive, and I want to get the wing on it eventually, but yeah, so we can walk around here. So the paint is whatever. I need to clean up a couple spots on it. Probably do that here soon if I can, and then I'll probably just wrap it eventually. So I think that's my overall goal with it. But yeah, not too bad of a car. So there you go.
Alrighty, we'll do a quick little walk around and then get back to work. There's his new arms he just got on yesterday. We're all not too bad.
That door's locked.
Oh. Pretty minty interior, if I do say so. So, hopefully see more on the channel a little bit as he's doing stuff. I'll kind of fill you guys in whenever he stops in. And yeah, we're gonna get back on the Cressy. All right, guys. So I got all the brakes done. There's a little bit of a hardware issue on the driver's rear. It's not anything too bad, just the little metal retainers. One of them I had to reuse, and it bent when I put the pads in. So I just got to pull all that back off when I get my new hardware in, put the new retainers in, put everything back together, possibly swap out some caliper bolts if I could source some. One of them's a little rounded off from being rusty. But other than that, brakes are pretty well done. They work good. I'm going to take the car over to the car wash, hose it off, and just give a good road test and see how it does. And we'll go from there. I know this video's been a little bit all over the place and a little repetitive, but I figured, you know, it's decent content for starting out. It's simple things I can do to make the channel grow a little bit. And hopefully in the next one, I'll get into body work on the 240. But yeah, let's head over to the car wash and get this thing hosed down.